I wish you died in the womb! Hey guys, I'm Blood Bilge, and I'm the host of this week's Raw review. I think it's Monday, in this dimension of time and space.
Introducing my co-host, the owner of this channel, the sexiest man ever to rock flannel, the Epic Gamer channel. Please make your way to the chair. Thank you for welcoming my beautiful co-host for this evening. We are seeing this man rock flannel once again, and we are going to review tonight's Friday night, Monday night, Sunday night, Tuesday night, Friday night, Tuesday, Monday, Thursday, Wednesday, Friday. It's Friday. It's Monday Night Raw.
And I will be ready in a moment because I just realized that this shirt is like super stretched out to the BCW Wrestling TV. Unless you guys want to just look at my nipples this entire time, I'll need to wear this. Don't ask for that. Okay. So, we are two very extremely tired people. Don't ask why. Well, we wrestled a fair amount today for BCW Wrestling TV.
Wrestling TV.
You guys need to go check that out. The only place where you'll find us wrestling. And Season 3 will be debuting soon, which will be awesome.
Awesome is awesome.
Alright, so Monday Night Raw started off with the highlight reel.
Yes.
Which was very entertaining. I
enjoyed
it.
It was a good segment. Like, you had Jericho and Orton, and like the whole Authority came up, and Roman Reigns was like, and John Cena came up.
Not quite, but yeah. It was kind of like that. But yeah, and then Triple H was being like, I might just, stop Cena from being #1 contender and make someone else #1 contender, and then they're all pleading their case, and Cena comes and he's like, dude, I'll sue you.
Triple H is like, lol.
And then after that, a huge 6-man tag was announced for tonight. The team of Chris Jericho, John Cena, and Roman Reigns will face off against the Authority minus Triple H, which is Seth Rollins, Kane, and Orton. But then after that, we had a big tag team match. It was between the Intercontinental Champion and U.S. Champion
Sheamus and Dolph Ziggler, in case you don't know,
versus the #1 contenders, which is The Miz and his whole ring crew that he has now. His
makeup artist and his stunt double.
Yep,
and
Antonio Cesaro.
Yeah. Or Cesaro, as they call him these days.
Cesaro was really good in this match. He did very good work. Ziggler did very good work. Everyone did good work. There wasn't a lot of Sheamus, I find. But
when he came in the ring, he was like,
yeah, he took out everyone. He took everyone out of his path, and he was a Sheamus. And I find it funny. The ending was actually very good. I really enjoyed the ending. Basically, what happened is the Miz went out of the ring. Ziggler was like, "What, really?" And then the friggin'
Damien Mizdow,
his stunt double, rips off his pants. He goes, "Action!" And he runs in the ring, and then the ref is stopping him because he obviously doesn't look like The Miz. So then,
what are you talking about? He looks exactly like The Miz.
So then he went to exit the ring, and then he got zigzagged. The Miz came out of nowhere. Skull-crushing finale to Dolph Ziggler. 1, 2, 3.
He's been the champion! He's been the champion! Oh my god!
Thank you, Jerry. So, yes, that was a very good match, and for me, I will rate it a 3.25. It was good, it was above decent. It wasn't stellar, it was just good.
3.25, and we forgot to rate the first match.
It wasn't a match.
What are you talking about?
This was the first match.
Dude, you're right. For some reason, I was thinking Sheamus was in a separate match.
Then we had my bathroom break. I legit went to use the washroom, came back down, and said, man, I should stop doing that. And then the match was done. It was a total Divas
6-man tag.
It was like Rosa Mendez,
Summer Rae, Eva Marie.
No, it was Rosa Mendez, Eva Marie, and
what's the evil Funkadactyl?
Oh, Cameron.
Naomi Cameron, whichever.
Cameron against Naomi, Summer Rae, and Layla.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the work was decent right up till the match ending about
a minute in. I was like, man, this is going to be a good Divas match. And then just broke down utterly and they're all in the ring.
Yeah, I came downstairs, they were just punching each other, and he's like, the match's over. I'm like, oh, okay. So,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm going to rate that a 1. Because I didn't see anything, and it's probably really bad.
That was like a 1.25. The only way it could be worse is if Brock Lesnar would have been involved. Just like does all the Divas in the middle of the ring.
That would have been bad. Alright, and then after that, speaking of bad, let's go to the complete opposite. We have Big Henry versus the Wyatt Fam Jam.
Big Henry.
Oh, Henry.
Oh, Henry.
The
If you're
world's largest
American,
Kit
that's
Kat.
a chocolate bar in Canada.
Is it, there's no O. Henrys in America?
No, there's not. There's no Coffee Crisp, so
What?
Henry's.
They have Kit Kat. They have Kit Kat.
Yes, they have Kit Kat. They have Arrow. There's another one that they don't have, but
Did they have Wonder Bar?
I'm not sure.
They have Mr. Big? I don't think so.
I don't think so,
think
but
they
I
have Mr. Big.
possible.
Okay.
Okay.
Anyways, so yes, we had Big Show and Henry against the Wyatt Fam Jam, and that was a good match. I forgot who won though.
Big Show and Henry did by disqualification. Rusev came in the ring.
Right. How could I
Henry,
forget?
And
Rusev,
Eric
I was
Rowan
like,
squashed
oh,
him.
finally, they're actually doing a Rusev angle. It was a good match. Eric Rowan friggin' body slammed the Big Show.
Again.
Luke Harper did good. Big Show did good. Henry did good. Everyone did good in that match.
Na 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 na. Hey, good match.
All right, so yeah, it was a good match for me. I will rate that a 3.25 as well.
3.2255555.
5 times.
5 times 5 equals how good that match was with a 3.
Okay.
Just to
Then
make it
after that,
complicated.
we had a match that very well disappointed me. But the aftermatch thing was kind of cool. We had Swagger against Curtis Axel. Curtis Axel is going to be a jobber. I'm going to have to deal with it. Even though I see a lot of potential in him, I will have to deal with the fact that he will be jobbing. And
Until
that makes me
Ryback
sad.
is
until,
back.
Yeah, until Ryback is back. The big guy.
Well, they're trying to build
That's
Swagger
fine.
back up so he can put people over again, but
Yeah.
and it will really work well into the angle with.
Holy.
Yeah, I think they just didn't have a heel on the card at the time that they could make tap out.
Yeah. So yeah, Swagger and Axel was a very, very generic match. He did not get kicked in the leg, meaning he did not do that awesome backflip. He lost all potential to be a great superstar in my mind, and which is why I will rate the match a 2.50. Because I like Axel, and I'm
It could've
very
been so much
butthurt.
more.
I'm very butthurt. But because of Bo Dallas at the end, talking about the Americans, you know, being deceived and stuff, and telling their stories of why they should Bo leave, it's going to go up to a 2.75.
I agree with that. I agree. The match could have been a little bit longer, and Curtis
Better,
Axel could have
not
got
Curtis
more.
Axel.
Yeah, Curtis Axel. Oh, there's something that made me just as sad and butthurt after, but
Oh yeah,
we'll get down to that after. Testify.
Testify.
But yeah, it's a shame to see Curtis Axel that low. It's gonna be a struggle for him to stay relevant during this time span. Hopefully Ryback comes back soon. It's not looking good. Maybe at the Royal Rumble, which is still a way off. That's like 5 pay-per-views.
Yeah, he's expected to be out for 7 months.
Yikes.
But moving on, Titus O'Neil against the Rosebud, Adam Rose. That was a decent match. I kind of like the whole bunny thing.
Yeah, the bunny thing made the match. Like the bunny
bunny.
just freaking decking Heath Slater, just like
Yeah.
double legs him, just like.
Rips his bunny hand, so you saw his actual hands.
Yeah, it was kind of sketchy. He just
Yeah.
like drew human hands.
But the match itself was
It was kind of iffy. It was a good example of Adam Rose not given time to shine. Like,
Yeah.
just let the guy work. Like,
Yeah.
love of God, let him work.
Which is why my rating for that match, the only thing that really happened is a few backbreakers, and he got thrown, and then Titus O'Neil got distracted by Bunny attacking his tag team partner, so then Adam Rose rolled him up. 1, 2, 3. 3 minus 0.15 at 2.75. that was clever. 0.25. Minus 0.25.
You blew it. 2.75 is a fair rating for this match. If there would have been a bit more work, it could have easily been a 3, and I think, yeah, could have been a 3.
Could have been a 3. Could have been a 3. All it was missing was a broken heart that I have because I can't do that this show. Okay. After that, it was a match that made me want to shoot myself repetitively in the face and throat and body and foot and leg and other places that I won't mention because that's just too sad. Rusev
versus Zack Ryder.
Where's my shovel?
Rusev borrowed it, I think.
Okay.
He took it from either that or he took Triple H's. But we had a little bit of this. He was on TV, okay.
But then like that happened.
And they shoveled a pile of manure.
He did have some offense though. He started off, he was forearming Rusev, he was going at it, he got thrown in the corner, he put his knees up, he went for the Rough Rider, he got friggin' thrown off into a fall-away slam Samoan drop, kicked in the head, ouch, kicked in the head, and he tapped out. So that match was very quick, and a very good superstar got squashed. Someone that should be at the top right now, in my opinion. If not, then mid-card. Zack Ryder is an amazing, talented wrestler, and the fact that they're not using him and his contract is going to expire makes me extremely sad, and it should make everyone in the locker room sad.
Which it already does.
Yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and rate that match at 2.5.
2.5 is fair. Ryder should definitely, like, maybe if they re-sign Ryder, it'll go to show that, like, if he's willing to job for this long, they'll eventually push him, because usually if you job for long enough, they push you. Usually.
But it's not best for business.
Zack Ryder's been jobbing for 6 years nearly now.
Yeah.
Like 5 years, and he's just so much ways. Like, the guy's lovable.
Mm-hmm.
He can talk. He can make people laugh. Like, he doesn't even need to be a big deal. Like, just make him like a comedic thing on the mid card.
Like what they did. They used him as that, and it was good. And then they stopped, and then I cried,
like,
and then I cut.
Like, Dolph Ziggler versus Zack Ryder at TLC when he won the United States Championship probably had the hottest crowd of almost any match in recent memory that was not a main event. And it was probably the most intense United States Championship match in a while. Because the crowd was so behind Ryder. Mm-hmm. And that's when he's facing Ziggler.
Yeah.
To have the crowd on against Ziggler, that's like...
Roman Reigns.
Yeah.
Alright. So then after that, it was a Stephanie McMahon announcement. She announced that hopefully it'll be a fatal four-way for the...
Divas
Championship.
Divas.
Because, Nikki Bella came out, and then she's like, I'm gonna grant you a title shot, because I'm nice.
I wish you died.
Because I'm nice compared to your sister. And then she's like, okay. Then Brie came out. She's like, don't use that music. That's your sister's. So finally, I think they won't... Two rivals having the same entrance music, that just confuses the hell out of me. So, yeah. Then after that, Paige and AJ came out. And then... shit hit the fan. Nikki Bella was like torturing Brie Bella, like, ha ha ha, I wish you died in the womb. So then she pushed her, she hit AJ. I mean, she hit Paige.
Paige just like died.
Flopped. And then,
I guess hitting her with a diva is her secret weakness.
Yeah. Oh no, she hit me with a diva. Oh, my leg.
I just picture her like using her like a steel chair. Like
making the same
stiff
sound.
Yeah.
Alright. And then, yeah, so hopefully in recent weeks at the United Champions pay-per-view will be a fatal four-way match for the Divas Championship.
I would enjoy this
I would enjoy this. Alright, then after that we had a Bray Wyatt promo. Gonna cut this sweet and short because I'm not sure how much time there was on the camera. It was a good promo. A steel cage match between Jericho and Wyatt is next week on Raw. That is awesome. I can't wait for that.
And then we got a Roman Reigns, Randy Orton rematch from SummerSlam on Raw as well, which next Raw is going to be good.
Yeah.
And that brings us to our main event, if I'm not mistaken.
You are mistaken. It is actually Jimmy Uso versus
Oh,
Goldust. The heel turn continues.
The official heel turn solidifying process has begun.
Yep.
They offered to apologize again, and the Usos attacked them, and the match started, and Goldust and Jimmy went to work, yeah.
It was a decent match. I love the Usos. I love Goldust and Stardust. It was a decent match. Once again, they did not have the time span. I don't know. For me, from what I'm seeing right now, they aren't a good mix, and I don't understand why. They are not a good mix.
There's something that's missing. I'm not sure if they're holding back, because they're waiting for the pay-per-view, or if there's something more, or if they're not comfortable wrestling each other. Like, they've done some really good spots, but in terms of overall match presentations, thus far it's been a little lackluster, and that makes me really sad, actually.
Yeah. So, after the match, well, actually, Goldust won the match by pinfall, a clean win, and then, well, clean-ish. And then, after that, they basically attacked Jay, you know, taking the leg, putting it against the steel post, hitting it with a steel chair, which was sick. Stardust is a very promising heel. And then after that, the medics just kind of moved them out of the way. Jimmy came out and was like, dude, why are you doing that? Why you gotta be so rude? Don't you know he's human too? And we're gonna marry him anyway. Okay, I don't know. And then, so yeah. So then Stardust and Goldust walked away, and that was that. And then it was the main event.
We need to rate that
the match. I'm gonna rate it 2.75.
2.75, that's like a Raw 2.3 point.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Fair game.
Main event matches.
The big six-man tag match was a good freaking match. I really enjoyed Seth Rollins' work in this match. He friggin' sold, and he sold me as a singles competitor and a tag team competitor. He's good in whatever he does, and I'm glad he's Money in the Bank, because that means that he will most likely be a future champion, which he deserves completely.
Roman Reigns was no slouch. John Cena was on the ball. Kane was doing okay. It wasn't his best work. I think he doesn't try hard when he's corporate Kane.
Yeah.
Randy Orton was actually impressive compared to normal with that backbreaker off the second or top rope, whichever it was. Cool. Jericho was on fire tonight. Like, that guy was going, like, for his age and for what he's been through, he was trucking it. Good post-match on that as well.
Yeah. Cena actually... Oh, okay, well, the match ended that Roman Reigns speared Kane 1, 2, 3.
After getting FU'd by John Cena.
Yeah, so
Kane, that is.
No one can kick out of that. But yeah, Cena did like a belly-to-back type thing. It was like a German belly-to-back, back suplex all mixed together to Seth Rollins, and I thought he actually killed Seth Rollins because he landed directly on that neck from what we could see. Then after that, he was okay because he got attitude adjustment onto the announcer's table. Cena showing why he should be the #1 contender, but Roman Reigns and Jericho also doing so, which would be kind of cool for a triple threat match next Raw, if I do say so myself. But don't get Roman Reigns pinned. Pained.
Well, Jericho's already in a match on Raw, so...
Right, yeah, that won't happen. But that would be cool,
And Reigns is in another match on Raw, so maybe the Raw after, or maybe the... I think they should have just settled this in like a 6-man elimination match of some sort.
Not elimination, because then Roman Reigns would have to been pinned.
Roman Reigns could have won.
Yeah, but then Cena wouldn't be over for freaking Night of Champions.
True, but wouldn't the winner be facing him anyway at Night of Champions? Wouldn't the winner of that match have been facing Lesnar anyway?
Yeah, but obviously they need Cena because they already have the promos for it and everything. So.
Yeah, true. But, I don't know, maybe not elimination, but maybe just not have Reigns pin, maybe have him disqualified.
If you didn't get what we said about the 6-man tag team match up to where we were, it was a good match. Rollins did good. I thought Rollins killed himself after taking a belly-to-back German back suplex. I didn't know quite what it was. Everyone did really good in that match. For me, Rollins freaking performed.
Rollins and Jericho were really up there this match. It would made me want to see Rollins and Jericho a lot. It made me think that it's potentially going to happen at Night of Champions, because those two seem like a really interesting pair, and it would be a good way to get Rollins over, because right now they're getting him over enough to cash in.
Yeah.
And right now him cashing in on Brock Lesnar is laughable.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah, it won't happen.
It's just silly.
He's better off selling the briefcase.
Yeah.
But yes,
You could
that,
sell that briefcase to me any day.
that match was good. Cena nailed AA to Kane, and then
Roman
Kane,
Reigns speared Kane's Bane's planes mainly on the Bane. And then 1, 2, 3. Then Rollins tried to jump Cena. Cena attitude adjustments on him onto the table. And he's like, "You see that? I'm good," to the Authority. And then they're like, "Oh,
okay." So for me, that match will actually be pretty high for this week's Raw. Will be a 3.5.
70. I'm going to give it a 3.75 because I enjoyed it a lot. And
Yeah.
I think I was paying attention a bit more than you were because you were kind of browsing on the laptop. But
Well, it's because we were playing a game during this Raw. Guess who the superstar is by his accomplishments, where he wrestled, theme song names, nicknames, finishers that weren't super giving away.
yeah, we were only naming things that wouldn't make it painfully obvious.
Yeah.
Which was a good fun. But
It was
anywho,
fun.
I'm going to give that a 3.75, which brings us to our final Raw rating.
And what will yours be? Since you're the host, I'll let you say it first.
I think for this Raw, a good rating would be a 3.25. Above average, but nothing particularly stellar. It had some bad matches that kind of brought down the card, particularly the Divas match, and there was some disappointments on both the part of Curtis Axel and Zack Ryder. So overall, I'm going to give it a 3.75 or 3.25. Sorry, if there would have been a bit more gusto on a few of the matches, it could have been up there as a 3.5 or 3.75.
All right, mine's very, very different. Mine is actually 2.75 because the matches were good on this week's Raw, but there's only 1 or 2 that made me go like, "Oh, that was good." And then now that I think of it, the rest I was kind of like, eh. I mean, the Dolph Ziggler match was decent. Okay, so here's the line: we have decent, we have really good, and then we have bad. If you look at it, a lot of the stuff was actually close to decent, but there was some stuff that was in the bad. Whereas on the good, there was only 1 or 2 matches, and then a decent, there was 1 or 2 matches. So I'm gonna have to wave towards this side, gravitate towards the left. I wish I could gravitate towards the right, but I have to go towards the left. So it's gonna separate the LI from relevance, and now he's buried, which makes me sad. Mostly butthurtness is what I'm gonna go off of this with, but 2.75 is going to be my final show rating. Anyways, guys, who do you guys want to be the host for next week? 1 for me, 2 for him. Hopefully
The people will decide.
Hopefully we'll still be able to do this because I'm going to college Friday. I'm going to do a vlog about that. Put that up there. But yes, hopefully we'll still be able to do all this. Anyways, guys, I am the Epic Gamer.
And I am Bloodbuild.
And we will see all of you beautiful people next time. So see you next time, guys. The fact that we both did that was kind of cool.